Hello, welcome back. So on this video we're gonna start working on making our web page responsive, and that means so it looks good on a cell phone if someone is watching this from a phone. So here on the tools on the Chrome or Firefox, they'll have this little tool, toggle device, so we can toggle between looking at it like if it were viewed from a phone. And the menu and the about content looks nice, looks good, the image looks nice, but then this part looks all squished up, right? This looks good, the menu more or less, and this looks way too small, so maybe change this to be one thing on top of the other. If we are looking at it from a phone, right? So let's start working on that. So let me close this and bring this back over here. So here in the about, we have the same image as in our hero section. So I brought another image from the same. It's made by AI. I asked AI to do a little image of our inside. So it's called inner. So let's go to the where is it? The about. And here's our image. It's images and then inner. So there. So just so we don't have the same image. All right. Okay. So back to making our page responsive. So the tool for this is called a media query, and on our CSS file we are gonna do this. Add media, and then max width of 768 pixels, and then some things here, and this is a comment just so it doesn't shout at us for not having anything inside this. So this little syntax is a bit tricky. Here's how I think of it. This is like an if statement for CSS. If our screen is up to a max width of these pixels, do this. And this is tricky because it's not from 768 and wider. No, it's anything from 0 up to 768 pixels, which is like the phone size. Do what's inside of here. So if our screen is this size or smaller, do this. And what are we gonna do? So let's start with the card grid. And we had it with the grid template columns. There. Did you see what it did? Okay, so this card grid, it's up here. Card grid. So our card grid, for now, I'm gonna cut this and paste it below our card grid just so we can look at them side by side. And here, our card grid original grid template is 1, 2, and 3 equally sized columns, but then we added this if statement, well, a media statement, but it's like an if. So if the screen is less than this, do this CSS, and in this CSS we have a card grid with a grid template of just one column. So see what it did? So if I go wider than 768, there, now we see 3 columns. And if we go smaller, we only see 1. So again, if we inspect and change this to be viewed like if it were on a cell phone, and we scroll, we see these nice rectangular cards, one on top of the other. And if we are looking it on a web page, well, side by side. And in order for it not to be like full-blown wide, we can later on adjust the max width of our, we can also set the max width of our web page, but that I'll do that later. So let me send this back at the bottom. So let's keep tweaking. Our nav never gets to be too squished, so I don't think it's worth doing anything to it just yet. Let's see if we can do something about our hero. If it's smaller, we fix something. If the page is smaller, let's change the padding. A bit. And hero content H2. Change the font size of our H2 of our hero content to 1.8 rem. It was 2.5 rem. In our P, let's just make this also a little bit smaller in case. So if it's wide, it's a little bit bigger, and if it's small, the text gets a bit smaller. Maybe not so obvious. All right, so now the real obvious one is this one. If it's on a device, on a phone, it's squished 2 columns. So on the about page, the div is called toCol, where we have the image on one column and this div on the other. So this is this toColumn. class we need to fix. Where is it? Here. Two column. So inside our media we put the two column, but we are gonna just change. We are gonna change this again only to 1. And the gap. So because now it's a vertical gap. And do we need to fix anything with our content image? This is wrapped in a content image. Content image width. At 100% of the container. So did we break anything? We broke this one, but I think we don't need this image. We don't need this image in our menu. I think this image is not supposed to be here anyways. And our menu looks good, no? Or does it? So I think the menu looks good enough. Home. So let me max this and do the inspect and see this full width. Maybe a little final touches on the full width, but our menu looks good. And if we look it from if we are looking from a cell page, home looks good. The about decent, and well, we're getting there, no? So maybe on the next video we're gonna make it the last one, and we're gonna just do some final polishing to make it the last one and to finish with this website. So that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.